Morning, Cam.
Hey, Gus. Are you guys still able to work on tackling drills this late in the season?
Well, not so much today, this week, it's with the short week, we do it in drills, and just kind of walk through and making sure anytime, we say, hey, every rep is a tackling rep, so if you can't work on the tackling, we're not in pads, you can still work on leverage, so that's been the big emphasis, especially with these guys. Even, when you come up, a running back comes through the line, how would you tackle them? So you try to mirror it as best as you can. But other than this week, yes, we do. We work on it every week.
Lastly, would you elaborate on the technique that you coach the DBs on when the ball is in the air? Should they be knocking the ball down, or do you want them to go for the pick, or should they be preparing for the tackle? Just elaborate on that for me, if you will.
Well, I think, without getting too much into it, I think it's determined by your positioning. If you're a corner and you're in lead position, you're in control of the route. Obviously, we want them to look back and try to make the interception. But you can't do that unless you're in lead position. So if you're trailing, there's a saying that if you're trailing and he's ahead of you, when you look back, all you see is bad. So it's important, I think, the positioning starts the whole thing off. So, if you're in lead position and you're in great shape, that's the time that, you play through his hands or you look back and you try to make the play. Now, if you're not in lead position, then it's a different strategy, and then you got to try to catch up to them and, get these late wins that we talk about. So I think a lot of it, without going into too much detail, is really the positioning of the corner on the receiver.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
All right, Gus. Thanks for the time.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Gus.